You'll go. Now we're good.
Okay, hi everybody. Welcome to Comedy and Crumpets. My name is Dylan Mandlsohn. I'm coming to you all the way from Toronto, Canada, and this is Pat Treuer, everyone, coming to you from the mountains of Colorado.
Colorado, Rocky Mountains, everybody. Happy to be here. Super excited for another episode of Comedy and Crumpets, buddy. We're doing it. We haven't.
We're really doing it, aren't we, buddy?
Are we here? Oh, and just right off the top, look at who has come to the screen. Our favorite, Blair Woods. Happy Thursday. So excited to see my fave comedians. Best day of the week. Blair Woods, best fan of the week.
Yes, thank you, Blair. So that's another thing, too, everyone. If you're just tuning in for the very first time, feel free to throw us messages as we go along. We like to do a little catch up, and then we get into trending issues and like to talk about that. It's just going to be great. There's a lot to talk about this week. A lot has happened. But before that, how's your week going, man? Anything interesting happen?
I appreciate you asking. First off, to new viewers, feel free to say whatever you like about us, and please accept my apologies in advance for my eyebrows. I shaved them yesterday. They've already grown back. It's a real problem. They grow faster than Usain Bolt runs a 100-meter dash. It's of all the places I could have facial hair, Mother Nature said eyebrows. That's it. Like I can't get a beard like a cool Navy SEAL on a special forces tour through the Mideast. Instead, I look like I have two blonde seals on my forehead and I'm on some kind of weird tour through the Midwest. So that's my week, is just listening to my girlfriend talk about how terrible my eyebrows is. So viewers, sorry about that. How about you, buddy? What's been going on?
Well, you know what? I think what we can do is we can start a fund of help Pat go through puberty. we can try that. And
yes,
we got
please.
Look.
Please. I need it.
Yes, Ray Turner, welcome back, buddy. So happy to have you. I'll be honest with you, man. For the very first time, I caught myself being a Karen. I did. I was a bit of a Karen this week. I gotta tell you. Beard, when's it gonna grow up top? What is he saying? Beard's filing in real nice. When's it gonna grow up top? Oh, filling in. I can't read. I gotta get glasses. I can't see anything. Anyway, yeah, I was a Karen this week, man. I have to tell you. So there was this joke trend on Twitter, okay? And the trend was, I have a joke, and then there's like a punchline to follow. I'll give you an example. I have a joke about Star Wars, but it's a bit forced. Okay, so you get the idea? Yeah. That's the trend. Here's another example. I have an IKEA joke, but it requires a setup. Okay? So you get the idea of it, right?
I love this. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't get the first one because I'm slow. The second one.
Okay, so I wrote one. I wanted to. It was a bit of a competition, okay? And in this competition, I joined it and I wrote, I have an ADD joke, but it requires your full attention. Okay, so.
I can't read. Perfect time comment for that one.
Yeah, it was good. So anyway, they gave the winner of this competition to Monica Lewinsky. Monica, I can't even say her name without doing a Jay Leno impression. Yeah, Monica Lewinsky is back in the news. Anyway, her joke was, I have an intern joke, but never mind. That's the joke.
Okay.
Now, the reason I got upset about that because that doesn't follow the structure of the joke. And she's like, and Twitter's like, people on Twitter were like, Monica Lewinsky wins the internet. And I'm like, no, she doesn't. That's not how you do that joke. I have a joke about being an intern, ... never mind. Like, no, you can't just... You can't do that. You have to finish it off. She's just saying, hey, you guys know me. I blew the president. Okay. So I wrote what I thought her joke should have been. And I think her joke should have been, I have an intern joke, but it's really hard on your knees.
We are in
But
for
at
a
least
treat on today's episode, ladies and gentlemen. To my left, Karen has to outdo a woman who was publicly shamed and embarrassed for 15 years for making a decision that was a result of like the receiving end of someone abusing their power. And Dylan's not happy with the joke she wrote.
I'm not happy with the joke she wrote.
It's fair. You're a great comic. It's a fair point.
I'm not. No, I'm not. Yes. She doesn't know what a pun is. She can't just, Dylan for the win. Thank you, Blair.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You mentioned Star Wars. I was watching it. I realized that's the most passive aggressive movie saga I've ever seen. Right?
How's that?
Where you're just going to choke someone from across the room. You're not even going to lay a hand on them. Right? I'm thinking about it. It's like, hey, Darth, who's that guy that you're choking? Oh, that's my son. He and his friends were playing around in the Death Star trash compactor again. The stress this kid causes me. Look at what it's doing to my face. My doctor gave me some breathing exercises. I don't think they're helping.
Yeah, serious case of asthma right there.
Yeah. Rules are rules, Ray Turner. That's correct.
Yeah. So this is anyway. Now, actually, this is a really interesting thing. So I don't know if you realize this. There's this. God, how do I even bring this up? This is no. I'm telling. Okay, I'm like jumping right into the news here because some of these stories this past week. Okay, so have you ever heard of this group called 1 Million Moms?
No.
Okay, it's a group. They got a website. There's this whole thing. They have decided to boycott the Hallmark Network because the Hallmark Network is now going. It's announced that it's going to show LGBTQ storylines, and they're boycotting it. Wow. Okay, if you don't know what, I'm going to tell you. This is on their website. Okay, I'm going to read this to you. This is about us. They're literally talking to moms. This is how it starts. Mom, are you fed up with the filth many segments of our society, especially the entertainment media, are throwing at our children? Are you tired of all the negative influences our children are forced to contend with? If so, we urge you to become a member of our 1millionmoms.com. This is them.
Oh boy.
This is a division of the American Family Association was begun to give moms an impact with the decision makers and let them know that we are upset with the messages they are sending our children and the values or lack of them they are pushing. So basically, like, this should be called like the 1millionkarens.com.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
This is, like first of all, we're talking about the Hallmark Channel. All of those movies are gay. So
yeah, I love it. It makes me cry every time. I use the tears to wash my hair. Why do you think it looks so good? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, listen. Yeah, it's insane. Like what they're doing, like they're just like, I want to infiltrate this group. I want to disguise my
1 million
doubtfire myself into this group. Just to hear them say, like, we're not watching that gay nonsense. We here at 1 Million Mothers, we care about kids, knowledge, and kindness, or KKK, as we like to call it here.
Karen, I saw you making out with Susie multiple times. Oh, that was in college. No, that was at the PTA meeting last week, Karen. Old Scott comes in. I have a joke about Pat that makes him look like a liar, but most people think it sounds truer. All right, that's decent on my last name, Scott. You could do better. I know you.
Yeah.
Tell me more about these million moms. Actually, you know what? They don't deserve any more screen time on our show.
They're, they have 1.5 million members to their group, and they are, they're Karens, man. They have an impact, and they're not going to like the joke I just told. I'll tell you that much. I beg your pardon. What is this comedy and crumpets? We're canceling you.
Yeah, this garbage. Listen, Seymour Butts is chiming in. You want to narrate this one?
Oh, what we got? Wait, what's happening now?
Seymour Butts is coming in with Pat does remind me of Jar Jar Binks with 2 caterpillars crawling across his forehead. Thanks, Seymour. I'm going to take it and make it my own.
That's right. That guy just wrote you a good bit, man. That's some good
I
self-deprecating
appreciate
humor right
it.
there.
If I'm getting anything out of the show, that's it.
Yeah, but Pat, 1 million Americans Tea Party moms. Yikes.
You know, in
What?
certain regards, I'm sure they add a lot of value. And a bit.
That's like, oh man, like this is what does that mean? Yeah, but what is it? I love your eyebrows, very distinguished. Look at Blair.
Always bringing us up, Blair.
Always bringing it up.
We got Ray and Seymour who love to kick us down. We like Scott who likes to bury our head under the pillow while we're drowning under 8 gallons of water like a waterboarding black site in Poland. And then Blair comes in with the chocolate right afterwards and says, "Hey, I hope that wasn't too bad. You're the best." Okay.
Gives you a kiss on the forehead, reads you a bedtime story. There you go. I had a joke about Dylan, but he antagonized me so much that I decided to jump off my balcony and not to tell it. Well, what's your balcony on the first floor, man?
First floor for sure.
What do you, aim for the roof next time, big guy.
Yeah. At least put a ladder on your belt. No, we're not encouraging that. We're not encouraging.
We're not here to encourage the suicide for most people. But Scotty, come on.
Yeah,
you've had a good run.
Yeah. Your time's your time, you know. Respect the light.
No, Scott. I kid, Scott.
Yeah, we're just kidding.
He's one of our 5 viewers. I love you, buddy.
Oh, man, we're crushing it right now, man. I tell you, I'm ready to retire on everything we're making from this.
Good night, everybody.
Then I'll be looking for that roof pretty soon.
Yeah. Well, here's kind of a funny thing that I read. Okay, so
congratulations on reading, by the way.
Yeah, it's a new thing for me.
Yeah, I know you're filing in your time well.
Yeah, but rattlesnakes are coming out for the summer. I don't know if you know this. Rattlesnakes are the Wildlife BC is reminding people to physically distance. Reminding. Keep at least 2 meters away from it. Like, how you need to remind people for rattlesnakes, honey, could you stop making out with it? Thanks. Yeah. I didn't think I needed to remind you, but here we are.
Rattle doesn't tell you to stay away.
Yeah.
Listen, I got a rattlesnake story. I grew up in Colorado. You got mountains, you got plains. Okay, the plains are dry. Lots of rattlesnakes in the plains. Lots of rattlesnakes. We're out, Boy Scouts. We're out with this group that had these falcons that would hunt rabbits. Awesome, 10 years old, out in the prairie. My buddy jumps over a prairie dog hole, and I go to follow him, and someone yells snake, and I look, there's a huge rattlesnake. Fun fact about rattlesnakes, they can jump the entire length of their body upwards.
Whoa.
Yeah? So thank goodness that one person said snake. I screamed like a girl, very loudly, a very prominent woman at the age of 12, and it missed me. This is not this is by that much. It snapped, almost nailed me in the stomach. I've been terrified of rattlesnakes ever since.
Wow. Well, this woman here in the news last week was suspected of being bitten by a snake. Suspected. Is that a tough one? Honey, is this a mosquito bite? Or, oh my God.
1 million moms, newest member.
Yeah, that's right. Dear Congress, rattlesnakes have to go. Okay.
Yeah. It was a gay rattlesnake too.
Yeah. This woman named Vanessa Isnardi, a wildlife expert, has listed a list of precautionary things for rattlesnakes. Well, I've made my own list in case you need it. Don't cuddle with it. That's number one. Don't put it down as your emergency contact.
No.
And don't put it in the baby crib. Right. These are just things that you would think are common sense, but evidently
common sense isn't so common.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's really not. You want to hear like something crazy? Like an Alabama church, just everyone got the coronavirus at a church.
Of course.
This pastor of Warrior Creek Missionary Baptist Church, Daryl Ross.
Warrior Creek Missionary sounds like a fun sex position.
Yeah, well, his when they asked him, he said, "Well, the whole church has got it just about." And I like just there's like a confusion. Why are people still confused? Like, Jesus, what are you trying to say? You wouldn't let a little thing like science get in the way of your word now, would you? Like, it just quit speaking to me in code.
Well,
I
the holy
I don't understand it, man.
No, I don't either. I tell you, we had a good amount of viewers. We lost them with the snake talk.
Did we?
But we got our favorites: Scott, Ray, Blair, Seymour. We appreciate you. Keep those.
Well, let's get them. Let's get them back with this baboon talk. Stuff on baboons.
Hey, let me crack open the buble. Oh, that just got sparkling water all over my stuff. That's great.
Okay.
Okay. Now for the baboons.
They were spotted in a safari park carrying knives and chainsaws. True story. Yeah, it's like Planet of the Apes over there.
All right.
I don't know who's taking them to the movies, but these baboons, man, they're stealing them from visitors. Like, I mean, visitors isn't it just families that are going to these parks? Like, okay, kids, hat check, backpack check, chainsaw check.
Have you been to Gibraltar?
No.
Gibraltar, the Rock of Gibraltar, off the southernmost point of Spain, rock. They have a lot of monkeys that steal everything. So, like, and they love Coca-Cola. They'll steal it right out of your hands. It's incredible. No jokes, just a fun fact. Not much contribution. Scott says you guys had a bunch of jokes, but the crowd slithered away. That's a good one, Scott.
Oh, good. Yeah, on the snake stuff.
Yeah.
Look at Scott not jumping yet.
Blair, best. Thanks, Blair.
Yeah. Well, these some people were questioning whether these baboons were being armed on purpose. You know, I mean, who figured out how to train a baboon to work a chainsaw? That guy deserves credit.
Yeah.
Okay. That guy, whoever taught a baboon to use a chainsaw, is very employable.
I imagine the guy. Oh, sorry.
No, yeah.
I'm just imagining a guy that like lost his own arm. He's like, how can I be a real effective chainsaw? I'm going to train this baboon. Yeah.
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 Well, think about how employable this guy is. He's trained these baboons to become employable.
Right.
That's how amazing.
It's incredible.
I would say, you know, I would say this guy should, you know, train Donald Trump, but why work backwards? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
There's no reason for that.
Blair,
anyway,
we may not want to train animals how to use chainsaws. Planet of the Apes, anyone? Blair, maybe the connection cut out when Dylan talked about Planet of the Apes for 30 seconds. Just kidding. Yeah. We know that you love monkeys too. Anyway, any other viewers that your first time watching, please feel free to comment. Say whatever you like to us. We love to hear it. What we look like, how dumb we are, any facts, anything at all. Just keep it, you know, reasonable.
I can't help but notice my hair is like so frizzy right now because of the weather. Is it? Yeah. So I can't.
I'm just glad you're not sweating.
Just give it a minute.
Yeah.
Tell me we lost more viewers. Believe me that the tissues are coming up.
We're back up. Keep it going. What else did you read about this week?
I wrote about a man in Florida. This is amazing. So there was a COVID relief fund, and this dude took the fund and he bought a Lamborghini with it worth $318,000. The good news is he was real subtle about it.
Yeah. I hope he got a vanity plate.
Yeah.
Sweet relief.
Yeah, or just COVID. I'm just wondering, do you think Florida gets who they are? Is it lost on Florida that
yes.
It's lost on them, right?
Yeah, half of them have amnesia, so right? Yeah. The other half
I can't help, like, is Florida like Larry David where they're just like, what did I say? What COVID, what is this? What, you know? Or is Florida like they just, I married my alligator. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Like
They had a big story about how they're using state funds during this time to eradicate the Burmese python from the Everglades as an invasive species. And this was a huge deal. They infiltrate the males, they tag them, who then go into the breed. Listen, I just realized I was about to start some Discovery Channel narration. That's what they're using their money for. I agree with what you're saying.
No, but I'm actually interested in that, to be honest with you. But at the same time, they're fourth. They're fourth in the world of COVID. Fourth behind the United States. We've mentioned that on this show.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Come on,
Florida.
man.
Florida acts like Jesus is coming back tomorrow, and they know they're not going to make the cut. You know what I mean? Like every day, it's just like, well, he ain't gonna take us back. So come here, sis.
Church. Yeah, en route to Alabama to cure everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of these extreme religious folks. Okay. All right. Come on. Florida man is a thing, Ray Turner.
Florida man is a thing. There we are.
Yeah.
The worst Larry David impression by light years. Hanging on to every word. Are you there, Scotty?
Yeah, hey, he's getting it, right? He's getting it. He doesn't do well in active social situations, but on the screen, amazing. Yeah. Way to go and remember the Star Wars callback, Scott. You're getting comedy once. Actually, we got to give some credit to Scott. One of his big goals is to try stand-up. He's never tried it. He came to a show that I ran, and he says he's watching us, and he's like, I really would like to do it. So we'll give him one piece of credit before we, trump all over.
Scott, you should do it. Do some stand-up, man. Take that leap.
Yeah. Oh, man, I'm stuff the series.
No. Oh my God.
Take that leap, pal. Okay, yeah, boy. When you were starting out as a comedian, how many open mics did you go to where you were genuinely concerned, I don't know if this person's going to be around tomorrow after you heard their set?
Buddy, when I started back in 1998, I was a stage junkie. I was on stage maybe, 5 to 7 times a week or more. I remember, Jesus, now that I think about it, it was like 10 to 14 shows because I was doubling up. Yeah. I remember one time I was just at a bar with a few friends. They weren't comedians. There was a band playing, and on their break, I actually caught them before they left the stage. And I said, hey, do you guys mind if I take the microphone and do some jokes? And they said, yeah, sure, go ahead. I started telling jokes to everyone else in the bar, trying to get their attention. And this one woman goes, what do you think? You're a comedian or something? I just went up there and bombed. Bombed my ass off. We got, at least Scott is sticking around. Yeah, Scott, get behind a mic. It's great fun. Here we go. See, yeah, we got Ray Tanner.
Right. And accurate statement. We did lose, so we went up for a bit and we went back down.
Are we back down again? Boy, what is this show? Like a stock? Like what? Can't we keep you people?
We got some futures going. People are shorting us left and right.
You can actually see the numbers going up and down.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a roller coaster.
Yeah,
I'll tell you.
It's added a whole new level of stress for me that I didn't need.
At one point, you're just gonna go, "It's cool, man. Nobody's watching."
I'll tell you the worst part is I opened this Buble because I thought of this joke. I was like, "All right, I'll give it a go." I was like, "I bet
product placement."
Yeah, I bet everyone's looking at me thinking, "I bet this guy drinks LaCroix." I'll say, "No, I drink Buble," and I'll open it. then it just sprayed everywhere. Like, and there went the rest, like all the wind in that sail. All right, what else did you read?
All right, well, this was interesting. In the dictator of Belarus, he got COVID after telling people that they could avoid it by drinking vodka and going to saunas.
That's what a Belaruski that is.
Yeah, this is like what's next, man? Like, what are you gonna tell the people? Do the hokey pokey? This is how do the people of Belarus take this guy seriously now? If he's just everyone vodka and saunas, that's like Russian witchcraft right there.
This is how we do here. It's a very special treatment. Yes,
it's very good.
Blair Woods.
Very good.
In 1998, I wasn't even allowed in. The ball pit play zone by myself. Well, Blair, we appreciate you watching. That's a great ad on top. Hey, look at this. We got a look at that. Iggy loves Sky. You always make me laugh, Dylan.
Oh, well, thank you. It's going to change. It's going to change at this point.
Ray Turner's back.
He promotes our show on his Facebook page, and that's why the numbers are slipping. Yeah, Ray, if you could just keep it to yourself. We here at Comedy and Crumpets, we're not. It's like a cult thing. We're like 1 million moms. We're not.
Yeah, get us in that. Then I don't know if we want to be a part of that. That could be. All right, Scott comes in with, I had a joke about Pat's sparkling water, but it went flat. Now you're on track, buddy. Scotty's catching to those jokes really well, and I have some sad news. You're going to get beat by Monica Lewinsky's not joke. So, hey, I've had to live it. Yeah. You're gonna get that
I had to deal with it. But those are good, Scott. Those are you know what I mean? You know?
He's doing great. Okay.
You understand what I'm saying there?
Yeah.
Scotty?
Oh, yeah. Hey there. That's Scotty over there. He's really picking up on your lessons there, pal.
Oh, he sure is there, don't you know? He's a hoot and a holler.
Yeah. Hey, look at this. Ray Turner comes in. Great comments today.
Iggy is great fun. I watched his show, then straight onto yours.
We got to work on your reading, man.
Yeah, man. And my eyesight. My eyesights are going. I'm just like, okay, what's happening, everybody? I can't see anything. My eyes really are. Oh, bathhouses and vodka sounds like my coming out. Yeah, man. Did you ruin your coming out? Was it just like was it just like a Pepsi and a hey everybody, I'm gay? Was that what happened?
You like the Pepsi commercial to bridge social division with the Kardashian that just went terribly wrong?
Yeah.
Great. And we keep going.
We can keep going. We're just dropping viewers like flies. Thanks for tuning in originally, everybody.
We're holding steady now. Right the ship, Captain. Right.
Oh, jeez. Oh, speaking of ships, this one guy.
That's a boatload, buddy.
That's a boatload right there. This guy spent 267 days at sea and then came back to go, what did I miss? The bird prank is a big part. Okay.
This had a big part in it. Okay.
Can you believe? Oh, my Lord. XAXAXA. Is that?
That's not a word.
Is that a? No.
It's
I don't
not
know what
word
language that is. Is that hugs and A, or is it
hugs and vodka?
Hugs and vodka. What is it? Wait, what is it? What's X's and O, X and O? Which one's the hug? Which one's the kiss? Anyone answer that? Anyone feel that one? Did you go XOXO? Which one's the hugs and which one's the kiss? Scott, seriously, these are great one-liners. Get to an open mic and share them. There you go. You see, Scotty, and now Ray's in England, so book a flight and invite Ray. You got one guy laughing in the back.
Yeah, and also you got about 2 years until open mics will be open. so you got it. Look at this. Blair Woods with the positive comment.
Scott, you're funny. You can do it. You know, it's nice that, we were ball breaking, but now this is just turning into a self-help group.
Yeah.
I'm glad
welcome to your weekly pump-up call with Pat Dillon.
This is where we're at now here at Comedy and Crumpets. This thing has just gone right off the rails, and X's hug. Okay. Thank you. O is kiss. All right. Yeah. That's my O face. I don't know.
Somebody who clearly hasn't been hugged nor kissed ever.
Yep. Yeah.
I can't breathe.
I get emotional every time I play tic-tac-toe.
Yep. Uh-oh.
England, how dare you? I'm from Wales. I sincerely apologize, Mr. Turner. Next time I shall certainly get my facts straight. I'm sorry as well.
Yes, thank you. We've got 15 minutes remaining in the show.
What?
Yep, let's keep it going.
I know. I'd like to wish it was over right now. Let's, I think I mean, having a great time.
Yeah. The best time that I've ever had. Okay.
Oh,
What
geez.
did you read about that got you excited?
Oh, did I mention I was the Karen this week?
Yeah. Karen. And
yeah.
learning to read.
Learning to read.
New. And we've got religion. We've covered a lot so far.
We've covered a lot. So you know that that Donald Trump is trying to push back the election, right? Did you hear that? Donald Trump.
That's news to me.
I know I'm going to wind you up here, man.
Yeah.
But Donald Trump is he's saying that due to COVID, that they should push back the November election. Now, it's also might be in someone's interest that his numbers are way down.
So down.
Maybe we should push it back further. I know a lot about pushing back.
Yeah. And the next play from the Dictator Handbook.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Hi, Denmark. Oh, look at this. We've got
hello from Denmark. Bo Olsen from Denmark. I don't know how Denmark is close. I wonder how's the Denmark? That's more German. Denmark. How's the Denmark speak?
Oh, I can't understand. They're so tall. It's dumb. That's stupid what I just said. Bo Olsen, thanks for watching. We don't know how you.
Yeah, Pat's spiraling now, Bo. You got him back. I don't even know anymore.
I don't know. The bubble has gone right to my head. Yeah. Okay. That's enough jokes for Pat.
Yeah. Is the microwave done? What's going on? He's a total dictator.
That's my fun bell that I have.
Oh, there you go.
That comedians never hear on the shows when I'm trying to indicate that time is up.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, I hears ya. I hears ya. Oh my God, how many times have I gone over your shows? We have shows, by the way. Pat puts on wonderful shows. He books shows with a lot of comedians. One day Scott might be on that show.
Might not as well.
To bring down the business.
Yeah. That's the poison pill.
Yeah.
What are some fun facts that you've been looking at?
I have been looking up some fun facts. Funny you should ask.
Comedy.
You guys want to hear some fun facts? Check this out. The 100 folds in a chef's hat represents the amount of ways that chef knows how to cook an egg.
What?
My chef's hat would have 2 folds in it. Did I say that right? 100 folds in a chef's hat represents 100 ways to cook an egg. What is this? I am hurt that you don't remember me, Dylan. You helped me write great jokes with Armando about my time in prison in New Orleans. Iggy, I know, Iggy, you're in Mexico right now, and you have a mom who has a very strong personality. It doesn't sound like I was just like to totally make fun of your mom right now.
Yeah.
I totally remember you, Iggy. Great comedian. Iggy has his own show on this network, and it's great. And he's very funny, and he's a great writer too. And he's Russian, but you wouldn't know it from listening to him.
Yeah, great. Ray Turner comes in, except he can't do it. It's the law, and the election date is fixed. To do this, he'll have to get a bill passed through both parts of Congress, and then he has to sign it into law. Ain't happening. Yes.
Ray, thank you for being the smartest person on our show.
How can we watch these shows? I legit can't get enough of you guys. Blair, thank you again. They're private shows. However, do have something in the works, which to be announced. TBA. Until then,
TBA.
Crumpets and comedy with your friends Dylan and Pat.
You're right, Ray. He can't do it. It has to go through Congress, and Congress has already come out to say that they won't be changing the date. Thank you for everyone being smarter than just the two of us on this show, everybody. We really appreciate it.
Mind.
Yes.
This is great. I really feel stupider.
I know. This is supposed to like uplift us.
Yeah, I was like,
it's not.
Be a great start to the show. We're running after this, and then
we've already had the announcement came really early. We've lost followers, and then from there we're not as smart as everyone watching us.
Yeah, I'll take that.
But I have another fun fact.
Hey, fun fact time.
There we go. Did you know, this was interesting, did you know that M&M's, the delicious candy, not the wrapper, that M&M's stands for Mars and Muri? Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Mars and Muri. Yes. I always thought it stood for obesity and diabetes, but
Yeah, I think it does.
yes.
I
Right,
thought
look
so
at this.
too.
See how cool reading can be, Dylan? Yes, you'll be in part of education in no time.
Yes.
You guys aren't stupid. You're funny. You're the only ones out of all of us who have managed to make a living doing what you love. Go you. Thank you, life coach.
Thank you. Blair Woods, I think we just found your profession if you not already exist. Look at this. People helping people. Dylan and Pat Comedy and Crumpets turns into career counseling and not an accurate reading of the news.
Yeah, well, to be fair, all of our viewers think we need it. So, yeah.
Oh, wow. I'm looking at a deer. Sorry.
You looking at a deer?
Yeah, there's a deer right outside the window. I can't show you, but just trust me.
Yeah. That's what happens right in the middle of Comedy and Crumbs.
That's how great the show's going. A deer.
Where was I?
Deer. Okay, here we go.
Speaking of deer, did you know that a blue whale, did you know that you can hear a blue whale's heartbeat up to 2 miles? Isn't that amazing?
That's incredible.
Yeah, 5 miles when he's about to ask out another whale to the prom.
Okay. Okay. That's one where I just lost interest in the middle of it.
Even Pat's like, I quit.
Yeah.
I had some jokes about Iggy, but they don't really pop and only appeal to stooges. Just being mean now, Scott.
Yeah, that's the old payback. He's going to hold on.
It's nice that our viewers are going to tune in for our viewers, which is great.
This is Comedy and Crumpets with Scott's comments.
Yes, Scott's comments. I'm surprised that's eventually what we're going to call the show.
Okay. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Yeah, we're at the 8-minute mark. 8 minutes.
Oh, we have 8 minutes. Oh,
Yep,
man.
8 minutes.
I don't have that much material.
Oh, golly. Well,
What was that joke about ADD earlier? The joke is I have an ADD joke, but it requires your full attention.
yeah.
And that's when we lost all of our phones. No, I can't. No, no, I don't like it.
Yeah.
XAXX LOL ja 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 ja. Yes, that.
Yes. C, and however you say yes in Russian.
Yeah, that's what that was, right, Iggy? That was 3 different languages you were hugging and kissing us in, wasn't it? That's, if I'm right. I think Iggy was hugging and kissing us in English, Spanish, and Russian, if I'm not mistaken. That is, see, that's how dynamic Iggy is. Like, he can literally bring a one-man orgy to a thing. He can just be like Spanish, Russian, English. I'll make that with you no matter what. I know I was referring to the deer distraction. Oh, I know. I was referring to the deer distraction. I'm completely lost at this point. This is this would be a good time for everyone to just help us because we need it. This is you were right to think that we weren't as smart as we were. But.
Listen, I've got curtains in my place where I'm staying. I've got deer going around. I've spilled bubbly all over. The only piece of equipment that allows me to do anything I like here. I'm wearing a shirt with surfers on it. I can't even stand up on a surfing board. A lot of people say, this guy's got the nervous energy of like a kid that went to camp for 10 years. This is his first time outdoors, right?
Yes. This is the part of the show where we watch Pat watch a deer.
Yeah. Hey. Thanks for watching Comedy and Crumpets with Pat and Dylan.
Yeah. Pat's on a bipolar low right now, everybody.
Oh
You'll
my
have to.
gosh! What a swing I came in! Oh, strong, just like, wow, we're gonna hit it. I was real aggressive, and I've just like, I've gone through such an emotional cycle in this show today. I'm not even sure what's happening right now. I haven't had any substances at all besides this buble. And listen, that's your curtains are nice. It looks like you're in a theater. Thank you, Blair. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Blair. Thank you. It's nice.
What are your opinions on squallets? Squirrel wallets, Iggy Low Sky asks. Well, don't really care about them.
This is the yeah. So when Pat goes on an 8-minute date, he dings that bell pretty quick. Actually, he's not even really interested in sitting for the whole thing. Just like, hi, my name is Susan. Ding.
Dang, I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm out. Would you like to come look at some deer with me later? Sounds great. All right,
did you hear this? Did you hear that Elon Musk has challenged Johnny Depp to a cage fight? Wow.
I'm going to tell you what, I would watch that 100%.
I would watch that because Elon Musk would come in like, he's a scientist. He's an inventor. He's Iron Man. Yeah. It's like Iron Man versus Captain Jack. Like he's kick his ass.
Yeah, it's a real life Iron Man versus a pretend pirate.
Well, Elon Musk, I would hate to see him beat up on a woman like that. Johnny Depp is a very attractive woman. Come on, let's not kid ourselves.
Honestly, I don't even care what the genitals are.
It's been a while for Pat. He's really thirsty.
I'm gonna tell you, my favorite Elon Musk story is that they invented a flamethrower, like a compact $400 flamethrower, but the United States Postal Service had a regulation that said they could not ship something titled a flamethrower. So he changed the name to Not a Flamethrower, and then they shipped him out. Fantastic.
Not a flamethrower, everybody. Oh, well, we thought it was a flamethrower. Well, it's not.
It's not.
Oh. Well, then as you were, everyone.
As you are.
Online comedy for me is so good on Thursdays. There's 3 shows almost in a row that I tune into because they are all good. I wouldn't tune in if yours wasn't one of them. Love your show. Thank you kindly, Ray Turner.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ray Turner from Wales.
Hats off to you, Mr. Turner.
Okay, we've 3 minutes left. 3.
What? Okay, well, man, here's the thing. This is interesting.
Great.
A giant hammerhead shark on the hunt. This is a title. This is some clickbait stuff. Look at this. Giant hammerhead shark on the hunt will keep you from Florida forever. That's not what's going to keep me from Florida forever.
Right.
Florida is going to keep me from Florida. I wish Florida could just get with the program when they're 4th in the world. I know I keep harping on this, but because I perform on cruises, and wouldn't you know that most cruises leave from Florida?
Yeah, you love.
They're the last ones on the planet that need to get it. How do you bribe these people?
Mayor of Florida.
What's that?
When are you going to run for mayor of Florida?
I want to run for mayor of Florida. I just did, right now.
I think you just won too, because there's not going to be an election.
This Canadian wants to be mayor of Florida.
Dylan Mandlsohn, first Canadian citizen to become Florida.
I hope that I'm allowed.
Mayors of Florida. I just saw another deer.
And that's every time Pat sees a deer, we all have to take a drink.
Yeah.
That's the idea behind that.
All right, yeah.
What do you guys think of the guy who gave his girlfriend a paternity test on her birthday, revealing that he wasn't the father of her child?
Great move.
I thought I was being clever. I don't know. Do you get it? Because I'm pretending I'm the guy who did that.
That's what we call a closer. No. Producers, we are at 1 minute. We've got 1 minute left here.
Okay, well then this would be a good time to thank everybody for tuning in. Thanks not only to the people that are tuned in, but that stayed tuned in. We really do appreciate it. We're here to have fun and entertain you guys as best as we can from our homes. And if you'd like to follow Pat Treuer here, it's at Real Funny Pat, and I'm at Dylan Comic. And we'll be back here at next Thursday. We'll be here same time. Thank you again for joining us, and have a really safe and fun week, everyone.
All right.
Until next time.
Thanks, Dylan. Another great episode, buddy. I had a blast. It was a roller coaster, but gosh darn it, it was fun. And
we landed that plane.
Yeah. Oh, it was
pretty turbulent.
Oh, Dr. Jones.
But we got there. Everyone got off safe. Some people got off before we landed. Let's not kid ourselves.
Yeah, sure.
Some people jumped.
So, yeah,
some people jumped
off. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, smart move. And now it's the part of the show where we wait for the producers to end it. We say it's over, but we never know.
Not officially.
It's not official.
Not officially.
We could be on, but